Hi, Simone. Mark Smith here. I'm a ambassador for Airbnb. You can speed this up, and you can replay it as well. You can speed it up if I'm talking too slow. But anyway, there's a link I think about here on the screen. Anyway, sorry, over in that direction. Anyway, it lets you speed up. So look, I've had a quick look through your listing, and we'll go through them. I actually thought you were in St Leonard's in Sydney, so I'd think about some professional photography. It's not a cheap rental. Like the lighting in this one in particular, it was probably really terrible weather. I know we've had terrible weather, but I'd seriously think it gives the impression that the house might be dark. So I'd seriously think about uh, that. I'd say that one's professional, but the shadows and all of that. It's the number one tip. Um, so there's that. Um, Let me just bring up. So I've gone through and made a couple of notes. Um, you can charge for extra people. So I'm going to give you lots of different tips. You can charge, it's the same price. Your price is the same price, $600 a night, whether there's two people or nine people. And I'd encourage you to charge extra because it's going to cost you extra. There's more cleaning, there's more linen, more, all of that. Now, I'm not sure what your arrangements are with linen, but I'd be seriously thinking anything above probably five, then I'd be looking at an extra charge, maybe $25 a night is what I charge. Now, what you'll find is that if you've got, say, five beds and you can sleep nine people, you might find that they come with five, and you still go through five beds. So five lots of linen. So you've got to have a look at the towels as well. So there's a lot of cost in these things. So that's certainly something I would do. I don't see here where the cleaning charge is. I would consider lowering your rate or from $600 a night, but showing a cleaning charge. Now we charge $275, and I'm telling you, it costs every bit of that for cleaning and whatever. Wi-Fi. This is the number one thing that people look for in Airbnb is high speed. I should just show you my own listing. Oops. We'll go to menu listings. I'll show you my own listing, and this is what we do. So it's airbnb.com /h/snowgums. So you can get what's called a custom domain. So all of these photos are all professionally taken, and well, let's have a look at the availability. So from then to then. Okay, so here's what we do. $275 there. Now, we don't have a service fee because we do things a little bit differently, and I can go into it. But we have a long stay discount. So I'll go back to yours, and we'll have a look at the things that immediately notice this. So I noticed that you have long stays allowed for stays of 28 days or more, which then brings us to the calendar, and there's nothing available. Like you will get you could get long stays, like month-long stays, but your calendar's full for the next few months. So I did notice that. I did notice there is a St Leonard's in Sydney, but it's spelled ST. So that's okay. You have got a special offer for the first three guests, but it only runs until sometime in January, and it's not available anytime in November or December. So that's something. Yeah. I did have a look at that. Carbon monoxide. Now, this is going to sound funny, but you rank higher if you get a um, carbon monoxide detector, and Airbnb will give them to you for free. Then you rank better. You also rank better if you've got Wi-Fi. Now, if you've got Wi-Fi there for your own purposes, like I can't imagine that. I'm guessing this is probably a holiday house. I'd really encourage you to go for Wi-Fi. We've got, and if you look at our first thing in the front picture, the cover, this is called the Hero. It's there. It's one of the huge things that people look for. Is a dedicated workspace as well. So I notice you haven't got that. EV charger. We're just giving ourselves all those little 1%ers, and then we charge good money. So free washing machine in the building. We've got all these things. We have them there for our own purposes. We use this place from time to time. Now, pets. It's personal, but I reckon you're a holiday place, and I'm telling you, people will. You can have a pet fee. Let's have a look at this pet fee. So let's have a look what happens when you. So this is a booking for 6 people. So it's going to have an extra person. This is my place, and it's adding up the prices. We've got 150 reviews as well. So that's the thing you don't have. You don't have any reviews. So, so you can't get any. Airbnb is a trust-based system, and 3 pets. Now we actually charge $150 for pets. So, but think about it with your own place. I'm guessing that people will come there during the holidays. A lot of people have animals, and they just won't stay with you if they can't bring Fido. And you've said that it's a light-filled house, but these photos, they just don't tell that same story. So I'm sorry to be harsh, but these are what people are going to see, and they're going to look at that, and this is your chance, and this looks dark. So you've got a dark background here, and it probably was a terrible weather, but I'd redo your photographs, or talk to a local real estate agent, get the names of see, this looks dark. You've got a dark background, you've got dark furniture, dark appliances, dark things on the walls. The blinds are down. So that's, I would, you've only got 9 photos as well. So let's see how many we've got. We have got show all photos. A lot more than 9. So see, I think the number's between 50 and 60. Outside photos, yard photos. We've got sheep, some locations, some drone photos. If you can get a drone photo, maybe from the place next door that when it went for sale or something, you can get a lot of these sorts of things for free. So we've got endless photos, backyard, additional photos. Do you have? Yeah. So there's some thoughts. I want to help you. I would look at a long stay thing. So maybe see what happens is if you're only at 600 a night and someone books 2 nights, they can book the wrong 2 nights as well. So I had a look at booking some nights, and someone can stuff your entire week up, and they can go to January, and they could book Saturday and Sunday. Let's just say if they book Saturday and Sunday, these ones, they could block all of these ones out and all of these for someone that was maybe going to stay for 2 weeks. So what I'd be thinking about doing, Simone, is I would seriously think about having a long stay rate. So make it $900 a night, okay, for one night or 2 nights or something. So you'll appear on all the searches, but you'll be so expensive that no one will book you. And that's kind of what you want. You want those. Personally, I want the longer stays. I want at least a 3 night stay. And if you've got 3 nights, you should be nudging about $2,000 there with cleaning charges and other things. So these are the sorts of things that I would recommend you do. And I'd recommend you do them straight away, because I noticed in January, that must be peak time. You're going to get booked, and someone will block out, 3 nights instead of 10. Okay, and you can also set the day that people must check in. So this is kind of a little bit crazy. This day, checking in on a Monday, that probably wouldn't suit a lot of people. So you're kind of going to miss. You're probably going to miss something here. So I'd look at these ones here, making someone check in on a Saturday and stay for a week. They probably will do it. Whereas at other times, and they'd probably do it in January, but they maybe won't do it in February, March, April, Easter and school holidays. Yeah, go for they're called custom stays, and you can set a custom minimum period, and you can have custom check-in dates and all of that. So look, I hope that's interesting for you. There's lots that we can do. Welcome to Airbnb. I'm an ambassador. I'm also a super host. If there's anything I can do to help you, Simone, then please don't hesitate to ask. Thanks a million. Cheers.